Welcome back to the Church on a Mission videos, and today we're looking at Isaiah 55. Isaiah is in the first half of the Bible, the Old Testament, and here there's a great promise from God from verse 11 in chapter 55, and it says this: "So is my word that goes out from my mouth, it will not return to me empty, but will accomplish what I desire and achieve the purpose for which I sent it." Now, this is a great promise from God, right? And I've heard it said you see it in the older translations, it says, "My word will not return void." It's such a great promise. And it kind of aligns, I think, with this idea that sometimes we pray for something for years and years and years and might not necessarily see it happen when we want it to happen. Yeah. I don't know if you've encountered that with friends or people you know that don't know Jesus yet. What's that look like for you in your life?
I think that is such an interesting passage, isn't it? Because it makes you realise actually when God's word goes out, it goes out and they will hear it. I think sometimes we're like, oh, we've got a friend, we maybe have brought them along to an event, or we've talked to them about Christ, and you think, oh, why is it not, the penny's not dropping with them? And I think I've learned over the years that it isn't my responsibility. It's still God's responsibility, and He is doing a brilliant job. And actually, they have to do that person needs to do the job of lifting up their eyes and seeing what God's got for them, and turning around, as we talk about, don't we? You've got to turn and really say, okay, God. So I think when I was younger, I was like, oh, it's my job to get them over the line of faith, and you work harder at it. But actually, you realise, oh no, it isn't. It's God. And God's really good at doing it in His time, and we are really bad doing it when we're trying to do it in our time. And I think there's probably been a few situations where people have been like, okay, weirdo, chill out. And I think I've learned actually it's okay if it's not our timing. And I think we've all had stories in our lives. We know of our friends who are like, oh, we really love them over that line, but actually, God's timing is infinitely better. And equally so, we've had stories of people who suddenly got it first time, and were like, wow, we never realised that. I had a friend who was a physio colleague of mine, and she said, could she come around and see me? She basically sat on my sofa and said, literally, what can I do to be saved? Wow. Because her boyfriend she was going out with was a Christian, decided that he really needed to marry a Christian, and she was like, I'm really up for it. Tell me, what is it? And it was the best conversation. And at the end, she prayed, and whereas I've got friends who I've known for 10, 15 years, and I see them regularly. They even come along to church now, and I'm just waiting for them to realise that God is for them and not just for everyone else around. So, but I think keep hopeful, that because we know that this verse is true, and God's word does not come back. If they've heard the gospel, then there's an opportunity there. Yeah,
and the Bible speaks about being persevering.
Yeah,
persevering, that produces character. Yeah. There is something about going, regardless of what I can see physically of what's going on, whether somebody's put a hand up in a meeting or not, but it's about what's going on in their heart. And
we might not be
able to see it, but knowing that it's in God's hands, I think that's, what you're saying is great. Yeah.